Hey, this is Mark Ward of Ward on Words. Thank you so much to those of you who supported me with gifts of various kinds to construct an office here in my garage. And I'm really excited about this, and this is maybe a little indulgent, but you're still here. This is your own fault. I want to show off where we're at now. It's been weeks and weeks of work really fast and then waiting really long. I have had a lot of volunteer labor from friends of the channel and from personal friends around here. I have got to have this space, and I've needed it for years, and it's finally taking shape. I'm going to open it up for you. It is now full of drywall equipment as the one element, no, out of two that I'm hiring out, is now getting done. Come on in and I'll show you around. My wife is filming me from approximately, if she'll stand over here, the spot where my camera will be, I don't know, it might be a little further back. And I'll be standing against this back wall. My friends and I framed this all up, especially have one friend who drew it up in SketchUp and was an excellent foreman. That took a Saturday of 12 hours and a Saturday of 6 hours to get that done. Another friend of mine and I, you can't see it and I can't show you because my wife would kill me if I showed you the big mess in the other part of the garage, because we had to clear out this part of the garage and save all my books and everything, which have been in boxes for almost 2 years now. It's all clad on the exterior with plywood and then filled in the interior with insulation. This is not something I've ever done before, so it was very interesting and tons of work. And I suffered from heat exhaustion just once, going way up there in the ceiling, which my wife will now show off a little bit, because it goes 13 feet up so that I'll have space to film down here and I can have the lights up in the ceiling. We'll paint these trusses white. We'll paint everything white. That's the current plan. I'm working with another friend on interior decorating, and I have some basic plans for how I want this wall to look. I'll have a desk. It will be right here, and I will be able, I'm not sure all the plans yet, I'll be able to open this maybe even just a little bit because the Washington summers are so nice. I'll let some fresh air in. I'll also be protecting it from rain intrusion, of course. The drywall that's up high, I did with friends and with my teenage son. And boy, was it difficult, because it had to all be cut out with notches so it could go around all of the trusses. But it's really satisfying to see how quickly these huge 4x8 sheets of 5/8 inch drywall go up. And the guy that I'm hiring, I'm actually having him do the easy stuff, in part because that's the most visible stuff, and he can do a good job and get it all taped and mudded and put up there. I spent a little extra of money that givers gave to me to buy drywall that was a little thicker, so I could have a little better, protection from sound. And the same goes for this insulation. It was a little more expensive so that the train down there will hopefully not quite rattle me and have to stop me from doing the work that I'm doing. I plan to use this space for the glory of God and the good of God's people. Lord willing, I will be in here hours and hours and hours for years and years. I have teaching opportunities and contracts with small seminaries that can't pay very well, and if I do say so myself, they're going to get the best videography that their professors are likely to give, because I'm going to be in this studio space. I have work that I do for the church in graphic design, which I'll also do in this space, and I will finally be able to put my books up. And I want to show you one more cool thing, and then the tour will be over. Here's my nice drywall mess, which my wife can show you. Lots of offcuts. But here in the back of our car, we just got back from the bookshop right down the street. And I am now the proud owner of the 13 volume plus one supplemental volume of the 1970 version of the Oxford English Dictionary. And boy, am I excited. This is the only time I can ever remember when my wife actually strongly encouraged me to buy a multi-$100 book set. But this is going to be a keystone of the decoration of the space. I've spent many, many hours in the OED, and I feel honored to be the custodian of this particular copy of it. Thanks for watching. Thank you for your support. And if you want to support the channel, I've got Patreon, I've got YouTube memberships, there's Buy Me a Coffee. There really also is, if you want to support my work, give me work at Forward Design, forwarddesigner.net.